Good morning. Unfortunately, I stand here again today with bad news to report on the Chicago Fire Department. We lost a beloved member again this morning, doing what we do every day, going to emergencies, fighting fires, the things that put our lives in jeopardy every day. This happened around 6 a.m. It was at 2430 to 2432 North Lincoln. This was a 4-story ordinary constructed building with mixed occupancy, and it was actually occupied. Crews were on the scene working the fire. When our member was on the roof, they were opening up holes on the roof when our member actually fell through a light shaft. It was identified immediately that there was a light shaft on the roof, and immediately a mayday was called for our member. Companies went to work right away to locate our member. They located him right away, and they had to force a hole through a wall to bring him out. And they brought him out, CPR here to Illinois Masonic. Unfortunately, he didn't survive his injuries. Illinois Masonic, they did everything possibly that they could to help our members' outcome. It just didn't. He sustained significant injuries, and we are so very grateful to the Illinois Masonic team, to the doctors, and to all the team members who came and supported his family. Right now, his wife is here, and her parents, his mother is on her way here. A lot of his co-workers stand behind me, Engine 55 and Truck 44. We called him, his real name is firefighter EMT Andrew Price. Everybody called him Drew. We knew him as Drew. We all knew Drew. Drew worked out. He was a health nut, loved by so many, and would be missed by all. We ask that you keep the Chicago Fire Department in your prayers, and his family especially, as they realize what so many other families have this year, that this job is a very, very, very dangerous job. And we go to work and we never know if we'll come home. So we just ask for everybody to continue to pray for us, pray for his family, and especially his co-workers behind me that still have to go back to work and do this job without their team member. So thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Battalion Chief Michael McCormick, 12th Battalion. Sure, no problem. Okay. Good morning, my name is Michael McCormick. I'm Battalion Chief assigned to Battalion 12. I'll give you a brief synopsis. We got this still after 5:30 this morning. I don't know exactly how much after. We arrived on the scene. There was light smoke, barely any smoke, met by a 45-year-old female, presumably the caller. She indicated that there was a fire in the kitchen. Engine 55 arrived on the scene with Truck 44. Truck 44 put a ladder to the roof to assist in vertical ventilation. Engine 55, along with Truck 44, forced the front door. When the door was open, there was more smoke visible. The lady in the front of the building walked me around to the rear to show me there was a lot more smoke back there. The door was open. At that time, I informed my second engine, Engine 22, to go to the rear of the alley, to proceed to the alley. They were not on the scene yet. They proceeded to the alley. There was a hydrant on Fullerton Avenue that they could make. Tower 10 arrived on the scene. They also assisted Engine 22 in the rear. They also threw a banger, I believe, on the D side of the building, or the C side of the building, and primary searches were begun. Everybody got out of the building. The lines were advanced. Eventually the main body of fire was extinguished. There was still hot pockets that we were searching around when the tragedy happened, and firefighter Andrew Price, we were notified of the mayday prior to that, and then we called for the mayday, gave us a Stillen box and a EMS Plan 1, deployed the RIT team, requested Squad 1 to the front of the building to assist in the extrication. We had information that firefighter Price had descended down a light shaft. When we first got eyes upon him, firefighter Price was responsive. They had, RIT lieutenant asked him if he could hear him to move his arm. He moved his arm. They were having a hard time getting to him. We had to breach a wall.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't want you to.
Yes, sir.